Good morning, everybody. Welcome back on the second day. My name is Peter Visser. I'm an independent consultant, already running along in printed electronics for more than a decade. And I'm coming from the Netherlands, Brainport area. I experienced yesterday very much nice new faces here. Maybe some of you were last year in Eindhoven and had some tours there. But now I see a lot more booths, a lot more newcomers also for this area. At least I haven't seen them here or at LOPEC or other conferences. So welcome to you all here. It's enlarging, the industry is growing, and that makes me happy at least. So I was very pleased with the presentation yesterday. Some new insights, some new deposition methods. So I hope everybody was refreshed after all the talks yesterday and that we have a nice session here. For those wanting to see more, there are 2 more conferences coming up next year. So this conference will be in October 23 and 24, again here in Berlin. And also there's one in the USA, Boston. There's not yet one in Australia, unfortunately. But put it in your agendas. I think it's worthwhile coming together, speaking together, thinking together, also creating together in order to get this industry really rolling and as far as we can go. For this session, I would like to welcome all speakers. Those speakers who want to have a headset, please go to the corner over there. If you have some questions, because you are recording this session, we have 3 parallel tracks. Yes, I also want to see some others, but we can see that later on. So please use the microphones that also the questions are recorded. Don't be shy because of the microphone, just do it. So, all the way from the south of the other side of the planet, from Sydney, I'm the honor to introduce Professor Sharath Sriram. He's from one of the many universities in Melbourne, but this is the only royal one. So, please come forward.
Good morning, and thank you for the introduction. Hello, everyone. It's good to see you all here nice and fresh. It's a pleasure to be here at this conference, and as an industry-driven event, I come from a university, and it's going to be interesting to understand why we do what we do. I'm from RMIT University. For those who are not familiar, it stands for Royal Melbourne Institute of Technology. So it's an applied university, always working at the interface of industry. And we are known often for things like fashion, gaming. We've had short films shortlisted in the Oscars. Most of the fashion designers and buildings in Australia are done by alumni of our university. But our history is actually in engineering and technology. The reason we have the word royal in it is it was endowed by the Queen because we used to help most of the allied forces, training them in communication and radio technologies for many years. So I represent a team of researchers with a group called Functional Materials and Microsystems. What we do is predominantly fundamental research. As a team of 40, we split our work in half. Half the team does fundamental research, things you'd use in 15, 20 years, not right now. Could be new deposition techniques, could be new analysis of new thin films, development of inks in combination with industry partners, while the other half work with industry partners. So we work with about 20 startups, predominantly in the healthcare space, and creating solutions for them. Just as a snapshot, the work we do covers ultra-thin electronics, which produce very less heat, neuromorphic computing, both using optics and electronics. And in the relevance of this conference, we do a lot of optical sensors and wearable devices. So most of our work is done in typical semiconductor clean rooms. I've been at the university for about 19 years in different forms, and I was fortunate enough to make a case to our university to build these clean rooms, which cost us about $30 million. It's been operational for 9 years. It's about 1,250 square meters, 10,000 square feet, whichever units you prefer. But the whole idea is it's an open access facility which our researchers and our industry partners can use. And you take ideas